Come on, USA, Channel 15 Sports. We've got the game that Coach Rogers has been waiting for. This is the one he circled on the schedule in his Bandit AAU basketball tournament, the tip-off tournament 2007, as his squad right there, the Bandits U12 gold team dressed in the white uniforms. And they'll be taking on a team from the Saratoga, Clifton Park area, and they're dressed in the black uniforms. It's Hoop Nation U12 black. And each team has, each area has so many members that they're able to split teams into black and gold and U13, U12, U11s. But this is a U12 black Hoop Nation and the black uniforms taking on the Rutland Bandits U12 gold, and we are good to go. And this winner here will move deeper into the contention of playing the championship game. First shot will be up and off the rim, no good. Rebound will come down to Dalton Mitchell. He has a rebound tipped out of his hands. He's able to control it and get it to Rogers. Eli Rogers out there had a super game yesterday against the U13 Stillwater squad. And boy, that's nifty. He does that a lot. He's a good ball handler. And there's the first foul as he took it inside the paint and drew the foul. And it'll be side out. It'll be possession foul. And Jeff Hart will take the ball out of bounds, number 3, with his back to the camera right now. There's 14-minute halves, overtime if necessary. And the winner of this game will qualify for the playoffs that will get them into the championship game. Hart just a few feet further down from where he wanted to be, looking for Trey Heisel. He was covered to come off to Dalton Mitchell to bring it back to Rogers. And this has been Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. He has played very well on his court during the Glossic tournament that took place just a couple weeks ago, and here during this AAU tournament he has played extremely well on the Hinchy gym floor. Arnold with the basketball, and I don't want to forget Arnold. He was a stupendous player yesterday, just on the verge of making the big difference. There's a turnover called on a carry on the basketball. He palmed it, and with no score, they're playing it like a heavyweight fight. You're just kind of feeling each other out. But Arnold, number 5 out there, Kyle Arnold, had a great game yesterday against Stillwater. Actually, at stretches of that game, he controlled the much bigger Stillwater team with his speed and penetration and some just great baskets at big moments. And there's the ball tipped and taken away from Rogers. This will be Hoop Nation with it. And that's going to be number 5. That's going to be Dylan Malloy. And I'll go through both teams' rosters as this thing unfolds, because it's got the making of an NCAA Final Four, especially in the atmosphere on the bench area and in the crowd. Yeah, and they're going to pull out. And I just want to see what they're going to do. And they're going to go man-to-man defense right now, it looks like, yes. They'll show you some different looks. They'll zone, they'll trap, and they'll play man up. And right now it's a man-to-man defense. And boy, stripped of the basketball. Hart will get a hold of it, and they'll dance with each other for a while. And it'll be a jump ball, and it's going to be Bandits basketball. He was like a bandit right there as he got there and stole that possession away from Hoop Nation U12 black. And they'll go, well, yeah. And they've got a trap along the baseline. Boy, you get in the corners and on the sidelines and baseline, and that's just inviting that trap to be effective. And that time it's a jump ball, and the possession error will go with Dylan Malloy, number 5, and the Hoop Nation squad. 12:37 to go in the first half of play. They play halves, not quarters, and hopefully the high school someday will catch on to that and move themselves up to halves. Oh, got a double dribble. Arnold with the steal, but then called for the double dribble. The play's starting to relax a little bit now, and the players should start getting into the flow of the game. Again, one thing that's been, to my opinion, and I've been to CSJ's games, because there's both CSJ's gym and West Rutland's gym hosting the event. And Heisel going to get the basket, and one, count it, Trey Heisel. Tell you what, he was a difference maker yesterday in that Stillwater game, and right there showed you his speed and his athleticism as he got down the floor, got the basket, took the contact strong enough to make the basket, and he's going to be at the line for the and one. But the officiating throughout this tournament has been outstanding by every official that I've seen. That's not to say the ones I don't see aren't up to Munger vision standards. But no, they've been great officiating throughout the tournament. 3-0 on that three-point play by Trey Heisel, and Hoop Nation now bringing the ball up. Malloy with the crossover, wants to slide it down inside. That's a pretty good pass right there, and it's mishandled, and it's going to be saved into Dalton Mitchell. Who made the save? Oh, Rogers made the save into Dalton Mitchell, and he'll come off to Arnold. Arnold, there's that speed. He gets past the first defender, gets it to Dalton Mitchell, steps to the hole. He's fouled, going to get 2 shots. And we'll get the official call from the official as he'll look right in. On the arm, 1-1, so that'll be number 11 that picked up the foul. That's going to be Jake Merrill. Actually, it's Jake Morrow. And Dalton Mitchell And to say power forward would be understating his ability. He is a power forward out there. He'll miss the first free throw. He'll stay 3-0, and they're going to bring Dylan Malloy out, number 5, and bring in 00 Andrew Dufort, and that's going to be a change for the Saratoga Clifton Park team, the Hoop Nation U12 Black Squad. 3-0. Bandits with the lead. Oh, it stays at 3. Hernandez with the rebound, and boy, I tell you, his outlet pass. Yeah, what happened right there? You see him rubbing his ear. Andrew Dufort got caught up in a lot of traffic and took a shot, and he's got to come out of the game. But he was the outlet pass. They were looking to give the ball to him as the point guard, and he was not there, and that's why it caused the travel. Hart on the baseline will bring the ball into play for the Bandits, the U12 Gold Squad. And Heisel, great catch. Kicks it back out. They play a little inside-outside game. Well defended. Foul. Yeah. One thing that's important, and I don't need to say it, but I got to do it anyways. It's important to stay out of foul trouble with the 2 big men down there, Mitchell and Heisel, for the Bandits. And Hernandez will take the ball out of bounds, and he's going to be joined in the backcourt by Walton, number 23. And it's going to be Walton that'll bring the basketball up, and you see the trap develop at the midcourt stripe. They're able to throw laterally against it, and you can already see they've switched defenses up from what they originally started with. And of course, I'm talking about Coach Rogers' team, the Bandits U12 Gold. That shot up, and no. Boy, had a chance on the second bounce. See the battle by Heisel. Gets the ball up ahead to Arnold. He'll line it up, let the defender go by. And oh, what a great play by Arnold. He knew there were footsteps coming behind him, and he just let the defender go flying by him, and that made a much easier shot for him. On the sideline, ball will go over, and in a 5-0 game, I said the winner will move on and get what Coach Rogers told me was there is a chance if you win this game, you automatically will be in the championship game, but in all likelihood, you would have to have a playoff game and then go on to the championship game. Baseline up, short. Rebound, tied up, jump ball. Heisel got in there and tied the ball up. Trey Heisel did 4. The Bandits, going to be black basketball though. Hoop Nation, U12 squad in the black uniforms out there. Looking, kick it off on the side. And got it all twine, 2-pointer, 5-2. First basket comes from the perimeter, and of course it's a jersey number that I don't have, got a travel called as Hart. Shuffled the feet a little bit, got called for the travel, and the trap employed by Hoop Nations creates a turnover. Now, you don't have to, I mean, a lot of people say, oh, basketball. Geez, Munger Vision got the Glossic tournament, 5th and 6th grade. He's got this U12 tournament on here. I'll tell you what, you got to love it. Just the fact that it's a community event, it's great energy on the court, the effort and dedication by the coaches and the players and the parents, and it's great basketball. I don't need to have Kentucky and Duke out there for me to enjoy it. This is better than that. Got a foul, and Dalton Mitchell, he's going to the line. Of course, Coach Casarino, who officiates a lot of youth basketball, getting to watch his friends officiate their games, and don't let them fool you. They all watch Munger Vision to critique themselves. Make sure I stay in line on the call, but Dalton Mitchell will be up. But I say hi to Coach Casarino out there. And we have subs coming in on a 6-2 game on that first free throw made by Dalton Mitchell. Actually, we got a lot of subs coming in now. 00 Andrew Dufort coming back in. Remember, he had an apparent problem where he got wrapped in the head and he's rubbing his ear, but he's okay now. And then Nick Smith, 32, is out there. 24, I don't have a name for. Shane Lyon is 22. And the second shot by Dalton Mitchell won't happen. And that's kept alive, and here comes Hoop Nation. Gotta like the name, Hoop Nation. Like the Bandits name, like the uniforms. They're the host of this tournament. And again, it's U11, U12, and U13. There's black and gold teams. Actually, I haven't got a chance to see him, but Fairhaven's got teams in this tournament. Saw Dave Fitzgerald, and he's from the Pittsford area, and got his son in the team and in the tournament. And I mean, a lot of area people involved in this. And that's going to be Trey Heisel up to Arnold, and that's knocked down. Arnold's pass is going to be saved, though. Rogers back there at midcourt hanging around, and he got the ball back. There is no shot clock. And there actually has been no need of one in this tournament. And Heisel along that, see how use his height and his strength. Hart, up, Hart, got it, Jeff Hart. Oh, that was pretty stuff right there by Mr. Hart. 8-2, and boy, they go up, and there's the finish. Boy, they got the baseline. He had the angle to take it to the hole, and he took advantage of it. Arnold was fouled. Got the reach, yeah. But I tell you, you got to like the pace of the game. It's upbeat, but not out of control. And Jay Carlton coming in for Hart for the Bandits. They're in the white uniforms today. We've seen them in their black and now in their white. And they've got the 8-4 lead. And Trey Heisel, see what he did there? He came back to meet the pass, or else it would have been intercepted. Dalton Mitchell up, and he's going to chase down the loose ball. Carlton tips it, saves it, and boy, what a battle. What a battle. Got a hold call. I'm just not sure if it's Carlton or Mitchell. It's going to be number 11. It'll be Jay Carlton picking up the fall. Shane Lyon bringing the ball in to Dufort, and Dufort let's have a little pressure in the back court. There's Arnold right there, and Arnold's got a lot of quickness. And he went to set the trap in the corner, and they threw over the top of it. They get the ball down on his left elbow. They want an entry pass down below, and that was sealed off. There's the ball fake. There's the entry pass they were looking for, and there's the basket they wanted. The Shane Lyon really gave him a nice passing angle to bring the ball down inside to. A lot of people in an 8-6 game here, and Arnold will deliver. A lot of people think the inside game is just the big men standing down there, but it's really about the guards being able to deliver the ball down low. If you can't get a system where you can bring the ball down into them, the big men can stand there all day and going to hit. So Trey Heisel's feet slid there, and he slid out of bounds, and it'll be a turnover. It'll go ball back. We'll go back to Hoop Nation. 10-6. Hoop Nation with the ball down by 4. Oh, nice give and go. Oh, blocked from behind, and then the ball just ripped out of there by Dalton Mitchell. And again, he did a great job of staying straight up in the air defensively so he wouldn't get a foul called on him. This is Eli Rogers with the basketball. He'll come out to Arnold, and boy, they worked very well together in that backcourt. Arnold, well, see him do a complete swivel on that 360 to the front side, though, of the defender. Carlton to Arnold with the ball fake from the arc. Going to dump it down inside. We're going to play a little inside-outside game. Arnold, will he get the bounce? No. Heisel, ball fake. Oh, one pass over, and Mitchell can't convert it. Tell you, that was a very unselfish play by Heisel. They just didn't get the finish, but you can see how well the chemistry is on the team. That ball will literally be squirted out to the perimeter, and Lyon will come back to Dufort, and Dufort taking a look, pulls back, and lets them set up now on their half-court offense. 7:54 to go in this first half of play, and it has been a heavyweight matchup. I said the winner getting himself at least to the playoffs for the championship, if not the championship game. And we have a timeout called by the Saratoga Clifton Park team, Hoop Nation. But I'm going to swing it over here to the hometowners. And Coach Rogers and his squad down there, and I'm going to tell you, as soon as he finds where he's going to be, I'll lock down. There we go. He has Jeff Hart, number 3, Kyle Arnold, number 5, Josh Cody, 10, Jay Carlton, number 11, Rocco Stutz is 12, Eli Rogers, 13, Trey Heisel, 21, Dalton Mitchell, one of the big guys down there, along with Trey, is number 22, Andrew Drake, 24, and Eric Godzik is number 34. And I think I have enough time to bring it to the visitors yet, and I'll try to get you their whole lineup. Number 00 is Andrew Dufort, Ted McCarthy is number 3, Drew Brundage is number 4, Dylan Malloy is number 5, Diego Hernandez 8, Jack Morrow, actually I think it's Morrow, is number 11, Shane Lyon 22, Derek Walton is number 23, Nick Smith 32. Like I said, I don't have a 24 on my roster. I'll try to rectify that at halftime if I can. And that was the first timeout taken in the basketball game, and was taken by Hoop Nation. Dufort, there's the trap. They never really got around him. He swung it, reversed it like he should have when the trap developed mathematically. That's going to be Lyon, and it'll rim out on him. Oh, he had a good look, squared up, ball still loose, Heisel to the floor, everybody to the floor, and jump ball called, and it'll be white basketball. It's going to go to the gold. The Bandits U12 gold team out there. Now, we've seen quite a bit of the Bandits U12 black team. They've had some exciting games. And I did do the U11 game the other day, U11 gold for the Bandits. And that is Stutz. Rocco Stutz is coming to the basketball game, number 12. And no, long rebound, long shot. Stutz will have it. See him keep his arms alive so they can't tie him up. There it is. He wanted to hit the cutter, and yeah, Heisel will stay back, make sure they don't get a fast break off from it. Smith with the touch. We're going to do for it. We've just gone under 7 minutes to play in a 10-6 first half. This is the Bandits U12 squad. Now, these two teams have a history of playing great ball games together, and I can see where they'd be evenly matched up. And Stutz, oh yeah, he's coming back to the game now. He left the court on a great effort to make the steal and gets a little high-five pat on the back from Coach Rogers. You got Carlton on the basketball. They get it in the corner. Oh, what a great pass down low. Last touch by, went out from Lyons' knee, Shane Lyons' knee, out of bounds. I'll tell you what, though, that was delivered just about perfect as far as when the defender came out. That opened up the passing lane, and that's when they got the ball up. Heisel will split the defense, lose the ball, pick it back up, go on this side, and there's Arnold. Arnold handles the ball extremely well. Must go to bed with one at night. You know, some kids are born, they give you a teddy bear in your crib. He must have been born, they put a basketball in his crib with him because he handles the ball like it's another hand. Heisel, yeah, I got a foul. Somebody grabbed hold of him down low, and we're going to have a foul called. And there it is. There's the call. It's official, and it's on number 3, Ted McCarthy. And, yeah, they're going to go a 5-for-5 sub now again on the Hoop Nation squad. The U12 Black squad, and then basically it's their starting 5 going back in there. And again, that's big. Fresh legs late in the ball game. You want to press. If you need to push the tempo to pick up some points, it's good to have some fresh people in there. That's Rogers with the catch and the pivot. He's going to bring the ball all the way back around. Rogers doesn't want to get the 5 count. Boy, there it is. Yeah, you could just sense that he had gotten too far out. The defense had pressured him on the perimeter, forced him wider or further out from the basket, and he really had no options. And again, a good job of officiating, but they've already established they're going to let you play a little bit muscle, a little physical out there, because he was taking some bumps, Rogers was, from the larger defender. You can see the ball being delivered on the left elbow, and that's going to be pass tipped out of bounds. Yep. It's going to be off from Arnold, out of bounds. And it'll be Black basketball. It'll be Hoop Nation taking the ball out of bounds. They need somebody that'll come over and take it out of bounds, and it's going to be number 23, Derek Walton. And I missed who called the timeout, but we have another timeout. Well, I'll tell you, with 6:07 to go, it's 10-6, and again, this is a 10 a.m. start time, which is irrelevant because I'm tape delayed, but look at the fans already here in the gym. And don't forget, one of the teams here is from the, well, I call it Albany, but it's actually Clifton Park, the exit 9 area on the thruway, but they also say they got some Saratoga players out there. So Coach Rogers' team got off to a very quick start, and they've been kind of stuck on that number 10 on the scoreboard for, oh gosh, 3.5, 4 minutes now. So it's 10-6. Not that they're giving up any points, but it's turned from a flow of a game they had early on to it's going to be a grinded out, knuckle-to-knuckle affair here. And again, Channel 15 Sports. I'm Munger Vision. I go out and tape independently, hand it off to Channel 15, and they put it on the air for you on PEGTV. And of course, they're located in the House Center, Building 24. And the easiest way I find is still use a telephone, but I'm old-fashioned. But they do have a website. It's www.pegtv.com, and they're located in the phone book under Rutland Regional Television, RCTV. That's why when you look up PEGTV, you don't find it. Their phone number is 747-0151. And so after that timeout taken, we'll see what changes. Again, we've seen already 3 different defenses being played by the Bandits. And that was a great set play off the timeout. They just didn't get the basket. Stutz tips the ball himself. Got great speed, great athletic ability. Saw his brother Tristan Stutz play for the U11 squad yesterday, and he did a nice job too. So a couple good Stutz players. And that's going to be given off to Jay Carlton. See, the defense has changed also for Hoop Nation. They've changed their philosophy of settling down below the 3-point arc. It's going to get another 5 count here in a second. Yep, timeout White. They were on the verge of another 5 count, 30-second timeout call. But getting back to what's changed here and why the offense is struggling for the Bandits U12 squad, the gold team, is the defense has come out just like basically what we saw if you watch the Kansas UCLA NCAA game. They're coming out just like UCLA did and challenging way out. They're making pressure on the guards. They don't have any space or time to make a decision, and it doesn't matter if they're at the arc, in between circles, or basically at half court. They're coming all the way out, and they're pressuring. And that takes away a lot of options, but it forces you to make a much quicker decision, which sometimes isn't a good thing. And I'm just looking for the official who's got the ball. There he is. So he'll be on the far side. Jay Carlton will get the ball into Arnold. Arnold with 5:27 to go in the half. Got Malloy on him. Gets to the baseline. He's going to swing the ball back up top, and nope. It's going to be a steal that's going to lead to a chance for 2 points, and he'll get it. Getting defensive pressure, making a difference here on this comeback. It's 10-9 now. Well, I don't know how they gained a point. It was 10-6, now it's 10-9, but I'll wait. There they go, 10-8 is the correct score. And again, if you can dictate the style of play, Carleton will be off the mark. Rebound will come down. It's going to be Brundridge with the basketball. On the rebound, there's Hernandez. He'll stop, pop. We're about to be tied, and weren't. Ball will come down. Stutes will control the basketball. Arnold now looking for that offense to come back to life. There's a foul up top, yep. That'll be on number 5, Dylan Malloy. And the name I was trying to say before was Brundage. Now they're going to bring Dalton Mitchell, and he'll replace Rocco Stutes. Jay Carleton will take the ball out of bounds on the side here right in front of the scores table. And that'll be Brundage out there, number 4. That's going to be on the basketball. On the inbounds pass. Arnold crosses the timeline, gets some penetration. There they go. See now, he had more space at the top of the offense outside the perimeter, so he was able to get penetration and he was ahead of the defender. Then he was able to kick the ball off once he got penetration. Oh, great pass, and then the finish. 12-10 to score. That was Hernandez with the basket. Great feed, though, from the guard. And Carleton can't get it. It's going to become a turnover. The trap will lead to the possession change. Here's a ball along the baseline. Mitchell will cut him off from going to the hole, and they want to go back inside, and yet they don't want to get the fall. They did a good job harassing him, but not picking up the fall. And Brundridge will hit the black pole holding up the backboard right there, and that's automatically out of play. So Brundage took the shot and didn't get a chance for the second bounce to go his way. The whistle blew, the ball was dead. 3:51 to go, and the press really is a major factor here as far as the Bandits trying to control it. And it's a steal by Brundage, and then Trey Heisel reached in there and took the ball away. He's going to attack the hole, and he got grabbed. Yep. You know what I like? Besides, he didn't get down on himself once he had the ball stolen from him. He turned around and stole the ball back, but then he took it right to the basket. When Heisel stole the ball back, he was about 9 to 10 feet away from the hole, and he knew where he was. Instead of wandering around, he took it right to the bucket and got the foul called. Oh, it's going to be interesting who touched it. I think Hart got a piece of it, yeah. That was great inbounds defense played by Hoop Nation, and Hernandez will take the ball out of bounds, bringing it to Dylan Malloy. And they're going to throw the top. Ball was tipped. Malloy will be able to chase it down, and he'll go across court now to his teammate on that side, Walton. Walton to Malloy. Now play a little toss and catch. The free throw line, the kick out. Brundage gave it back. Malloy nowhere to get the shot off over the top of Carleton. Travel. Yeah. Now there's a little turnabout's fair play. As you can see, the Bandits bring the defense and extend it up above the arc, and that's what caused that travel. And they're going to have Rogers after a brief rest come in for Arnold, and Arnold again playing big-time basketball. He'll take a breather on the bench right now, though. Bandits U12 Gold Squad with the ball in the lead at 12-10. Carleton. Yeah, it pays to have a big man against the press break, because they just brought the ball in to Dalton Mitchell, and he'll hand it off to Rogers. Rogers to Carleton. Carleton's a pure shooter. He can get on the streak. He's got a good perimeter shot. Got the height too where he can take and get the shot off. High off the glass. Dalton Mitchell going to go up. Got hit on the arm. No call. Ball no good on the second shot. Mitchell had the ball stripped. Goes out of bounds. Off from Mitchell. Out of bounds. Boy, did he battle on the boards against 2 or 3 Hoop Nation players out there. Long pass front court. Heisel came out, and Brundage wants to throw it out from his feet out of bounds, and he did, I believe. Yeah, it's going to be black basketball. Okay. Dylan Malloy will take the ball out of bounds. You see him looking. Carleton will be on the ball, playing a little loose, but see, Carleton's got good height. He creates a problem to throw the ball over the top. That was almost a steal by Mitchell, and then the ball did come to McCarthy, and he'll bring it back to Malloy. Dylan Malloy started the basketball game at the point guard position, took a breather, and then came back in just a few moments ago. Shot from the baseline, got a lot of arc on it, but it's the offensive putback by Hernandez. Now we got a 12-12 ball game in the first half, 2:23 to go. And Heisel tried to throw it off from the body of the Hoop Nation player. Instead, the Hoop Nation player absorbed it. Heisel came all the way back and blocked the basketball. And again, what I liked about it was he didn't dwell on the play before. He just got right back into the game, and he's got great speed. He got down there and blocked the shot out of bounds. Now, they don't want to get the 5 count either. If they got momentum, they want to keep it. They're able to release the ball to McCarthy, and he'll just swing the basketball over. And McCarthy to Dylan Malloy, and they've gone zone defense now. 2-3 zone being played out there by the Bandits U12 gold basketball team in the white uniforms today, looking to get to a playoff game, possibly to the championship game, but they got to have the win here today. A lose in this game, and Coach Rogers said there will be no chance at the championship game. And it's going to be picked up, and oh, he slid out of bounds. Yeah. Hart looked like a Harley Davidson on some gravel right there. Yeah, oh, and he blew a wheel. See him tying the sneaker? I don't think that was the reason he lost his balance. But he was going hard down the floor and just slipped and fell. A minute 40 to go first half. And every possession in every game, no matter if it's the start of the game or the end of the game, is huge because it's all those pieces put together that make the end result, the big picture, come true. And I know it's hard to think of the game right now tied at minute 35 to go in a half. But it is every possession. And you know, I talk to young players at this age level that get that explain it to me, and they get it, and that's scary how good they understand not only the physical aspect of the game, but the mindset of the game, the strategy of the game, the thinking part of the game. That's the beautiful part to talk to them about. They'll kick it back out. Dufort got it! 2-pointer for Dufort. And the lead will be 14-12. Hoop Nation with the lead, and Rogers in a lot of trouble on that baseline. He'll have to get it to Stutz, and Heisel came back to get the basketball. He'll get it to Dalton Mitchell. And right now, Hernandez slow to get back up into the play. They would have had a 5-on-4 advantage. And I'm talking about the Bandits, but they didn't get the, oh, that was telegraphed, and oh, what a job of getting the basketball back. Hart wants to go inside to Dalton Mitchell. He'll go up and gonna tie it. Oh, Dalton Mitchell. Oh, work, blue collar ethic, and he got it. We're tied at 14 with 39 seconds to go in the half. And like I said, the first half of this ball game traveled. Yeah, he picked up the pivot foot. The first half of this start of the game belonged to the Bandits, and the second half of this first portion of the game has been with Hoop Nation. We got a 14-all game. They want to bring Arnold into the basketball game. He's going to replace Hart, and this is all taking place with 31 seconds to go before a well-deserved break comes for these players. And Eli Rogers with the basketball. And Rogers being guarded by Dufort. Stutz sets the screen. Yeah, and he did. They call an illegal pick. Rocco had slid his hips over, and yeah, that's going to be the call. That'll be the third team foul. 23 seconds to go in Hoop Nation. Smith will take the ball out of bounds, bring it into Dufort. Dufort just hit that big 2-point basket from the perimeter. He's got the ball, and he's got the ball again. Nice job to get the leaping catch. He'll go down in the corner, and boy, I don't know how it wasn't travel. There they go. He tried to split the defense, which wasn't a bad idea, but at some point you got to put the ball on the floor, and he just forgot to do that. So in the last 31 seconds, each team has turned the ball over, that they've had a chance to take the lead going into the halftime locker room. We're down to 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds. They'll go to Dalton Mitchell. He'll go up, and boy, somebody got a piece of it, and that's how we're going to end it. What a fitting way to end this first half of play in a 14-14 ball game with so much on the line. Hoop Nation U12 Black Squad taking on the Rutland Bandits U12 Gold Squad. And with 14 new minutes on the clock and 14-14 to score, that must be the theme, 14. And it's going to be 13 with the basketball. Eli Rogers, and it's going to be white basketball. It'll be the Bandits Gold Squad, U12 with the basketball to get things started. That's Malloy there defensively. There's Trey Heisel, another solid first half of play for Heisel. Dalton Mitchell will kick the ball on that far side, and you can see that travel call. Rogers, look where the defender was, though, right on him. Not playing off him, right on him. Hernandez will take the ball out of bounds. He'll come back to Malloy. Malloy, a few dribbles and gives the ball off on his side, and they'll play a little toss and catch over the top. And that was very close to dancing with that midcourt stripe on the pass back to Malloy. When see Hart move those feet, takes a little push, and the fadeaway no good. And the rebound, Hernandez used his size, kicks it back to Malloy. He wants to penetrate, up, and no. Rebound will be Trey Heisel this time. He's looking for the point guard. He'll find Arnold. Arnold on the far side. Arnold to the middle of the court. Arnold puts the brakes on and hits Rogers after he crosses the midcourt stripe. Tell you, Rogers waits for the screen to develop. He wants to give it back to Arnold. And they're playing that pretty well as far as being able to communicate and switch off defensively, not let the pick and roll develop, or the give and go. And Rogers stripped to the basketball, goes right to Heisel, up, and got the finish. Trey Heisel. 16-14 now. Bandits take the lead back. We're early in the second half of play, and double dribble. Yeah, he did. Malloy won't believe it, but he did. And like I said, it's been a very well officiated tournament in every game I've seen, and I have no doubt the ones I haven't seen have been well officiated. And Hart will get the ball out of bounds and bring it into play to Arnold. He wants to take the sideline, and that's going to become a problem. Yep. Over and back, and a turnover is. That was helped a lot by good defense again. And they need somebody, yeah, they're going to have Derek Walton go over and take the ball out of bounds. Walton looking, and he'll come off, and he'll find his teammate Morrow. Morrow split the defense, got to the free throw line, and kicked it back out. There has not been a lot of three-point shots in this basketball game. Of course, each defense is right out there, that's why. And I'm not really sure. Oh, that was awesome. They call it jump ball, which was a good call, but it was the body movement, how he pirouetted around because the ball was held on to. Oh, you gotta love these basketball games. I do. Oh, he'll be off the mark. He'll be saved. And they tried to throw the ball off from one of the white jerseys. Instead, it came into play and stayed in the play. And it's going to be Rogers with the basketball. And Rogers will snap the pass out to Hart, and he's good from out there. Oh, he's real good. Two-pointer, though, on the line. So a 4-0 run to start the second half of play for the Bandits. And that was Hart with the big shot. And Malloy able to get the ball on that left elbow, and they'll spin around. And Hart gives away about 7 or 8 inches there. Looked like the little WWF action going on. And this has been an intense game. It's been a very clean game, but a very intense game. Like I said, it feels like a Final Four game. And actually they are. They're playing to get into the championship game or the playoff game to get into the championship game. Rogers all the way. Rogers with the floater. No good. Heisel on the floor. That could have been a mistake. Jump ball. Yeah. A lot of times Trey will get the rebound like that and then just take it right back up strong with all that muscle of his. This time once he brought the ball, he put it on the floor for one dribble, and that gave all the smaller players a chance to look like piranhas after meat and water. They all went after the basketball and tied them up. Dufort with the crossover will get the ball to the middle of the court, and he's going to get the basketball back. Dufort hit a couple of good shots from the outside. They got to be aware of Dufort on the perimeter, but he's also shown the ability to penetrate and kick the ball back to one of his big men. Smith looks for the cut, gets to the free throw line. That shot's going to be short, and it's going to be saved right to Dalton Mitchell. Right place, right time, and here comes Arnold up ahead. Makes catch by Hart. Hart to the arc, and he'll slow it down. There's the defender coming right on top of him. Arnold with the ball. Arnold to the arc, and he's going to take the dribble to the free throw line. Give it back to Heisel. He'll make the move, spin, and no job, right? No good spot, so he didn't force it. Brought the ball back out to Rogers. He'll go to Heisel and a reset. See how they've spread the paint out? They're trying to make a lane for the big guys to drive like that. Mitchell, gotta count it! Dalton Mitchell, the man right there. And Arnold a little fired up about it himself. But right there was almost textbook. I mean, right there, the coach has got to have a grin from ear to ear. You see his team execute like that. 20-14, a 6-0 run to start the second half by the Bandits. Very mirror image-like here of the first half. When the game started, they had the same type of momentum, and they had the lead, and they were able to reel out some points. And I do expect that Hoop Nation will adjust and get back level here and start cutting away at that lead. That's a missed free throw. Stays 20-14, the Bandits. They want Dufort to have the ball, and they'll get it back to him right dead center of that logo at the Hinchy Gym. And Dufort. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't bring the pressure out on him at that line, because when you dance with that half-court stripe, that's just like another defender, because you can't cross it unless the defender tips the ball. And boy, right now, real estate hard to find out there on the court. Oh, there you got the baseline and a foul. Minute he relaxed on the baseline, Dalton Mitchell, they took advantage of it, and he'll get the foul, and that's going to be his second personal foul. I think they're going to actually award shots here. Yeah, we'll have some free throws coming up. And it looks like McCarthy, number 3 at the line. So McCarthy with a few free throws here. And they need them. They need to kind of get some points under their belts and get settled back down into the rhythm of the game that they had at the end of the first half of play. McCarthy going to be a little bit short. He'll get another chance here. And usually when you see a shot like that the first time, they settle down, take a big breath, and usually make the second shot. And each team with just one team foul apiece, and that's going to be a little bit. It didn't hit the rim. It hit the backboard, but not the rim. It's a violation, and the ball will go over to the Bandits. And Jeff Hart on the baseline. Like having another coach out there with Hart and Rogers. I mean, they're a thinking team. That's what I like about this squad. They've got a lot of physical talent, but they're a thinking team out there. And I really appreciate that when I watch a game. And Hart will bring it into Rogers. Again, he's going to have Dufort right on him. That's been a pretty decent matchup. So he didn't bring the ball around to the front as far as he's had done before because he picked his pocket once. Got to push a foul away from the basketball. It's going to be on Rogers. That'll be his second foul. So he'll be side out. And number 22 in the ball game is Shane Lyon. And he played very well in the first half of play for Hoop Nation U12 Black Squad. AAU basketball, Munger Vision, and PEGTV. That's quite the trifecta. Oh, get out of here. What a block. Get out of my house. And Heisel with the big block, and Rogers doing everything he can do to avoid the trap. Gets it up to Heisel. His pass does get to Arnold, and he will not get the shot to bank in. He did a good job of reversing back to create space between him and the defender, but and Heisel got the basketball, and he's off to the races. He's got a 2-on-1, and Arnold can't save it. Oh, he left the gym. He's mad. See if he comes back. There he is. He left the Hinchy gym and went all the way to the Castleton gym. Came back. I think that's the right direction. Maybe he went to the Proctor gym. I don't know my north, south, east, and west. Oh, Rogers playing like a 7-footer. Now, you say, what's the big deal? Hoop Nation gets the basketball back. Yeah, but now they got to get the ball into play. And there's always a chance for a 5 count or a steal or a mishandle of the ball. And, you know, none of that happened, but there's always a chance for it. Not a lot of substitutions by the Bandits in the second half of play so far. We've gone 4.5 minutes into the second half. They've got a 20-14 lead. And Eli Rogers dazzling with that ball handling ability. Gets it off to Arnold. Arnold back to Hart to Rogers. They want to go down inside. It's a nice matchup right there. No ball fake fade away and got it. That's stuff that you're born with that. Yeah, you get coaches that polish it for you. But you could take me as a player and try to teach me that. I don't have that in me. I can't do it. Trey Heisel is just a good ball player. Him and Dalton Mitchell really complement each other well down inside there. Put back, no good. And we got a foul called. Oh, it's going to be interesting because somebody just got their 3rd foul. I don't know which number, but it's going to be Heisel or Mitchell. And it's going to be on Heisel. Well, we'll see how long they'll go with him. Now, I'm presuming, I think my math could be up. I think that's his 3rd foul. Well, Carlton's at the scores table coming in. And this will tell me if it's his 3rd foul or not. No, Carlton coming in for Rogers. They're staying with Heisel, so maybe it's only his 2nd foul. It's the team's 3rd foul. It's 22-15. The Bandits U12 Gold Squad with the lead in the white uniforms against Hoop Nation U12 Black Squad out there. And that's going to be Heisel. Great box up. And then the bounce pass came over to Arnold. Arnold's got one speed, and that's full throttle. He gets it down the court to Hart. Hart with the one dribble, needs some help to be bailed out, and yeah, Arnold backcourt. Yeah, he's upset. What happened when Hart killed the dribble? Yeah, you got to keep the dribble alive till you have a game plan to get rid of the basketball, and this will be number 23 taking the ball out of bounds, Walton. Walton will go back to Malloy, back to Walton. They'll go in the center of the floor, and there were 5 new changes out there for Hoop Nation. Boy, they squared up and fired, and that was Morrow that took the shot. And again, it was a good decision. He just missed the shot. There's nothing wrong with taking the shot. Hart with the spin gives it off to Carlton. He's looking to find his stroke, and it'll rim out on him. Good job by Mitchell pulling off from Hernandez, not to get the push from behind called. This goes into the front court. Lyons didn't hear the footsteps behind him, and Arnold tipped the ball away. Mitchell almost had to steal himself, and now Carlton will get in there, and Mitchell going to get the foul. Yep. Boy, everybody had a chance at that basketball. And by my math, that's 3 fouls on Mitchell. And Stutz will come in for Mitchell, and actually 3 fouls or not, he asked to come out to the coach, said he needed a breather. 8 minutes to go in the basketball game. Shot from the wing, no good. Rebound will come down to Stutz and get a holding foul. Yeah, they had a hold of his arm. That'll be Walton, I believe, 23 called for the fall. 2-3, yeah. And it'll be basketball on the baseline. Possession foul, and it'll be Carleton taking the ball out of bounds. So Jay Carleton into Arnold. Boy, they had the beautiful spacing on the floor to beat the trap, and they knew what to do with it. There's the give. The shot, oh, big time block. He wound up like a windmill. Heisel got the ball somehow, and he's in trouble. He'll kick it back out to Carleton. He'll step back, has his shot blocked, and you don't see Carleton, who's got length on his arms, usually get his shot blocked. Here comes the Hoop Nation, and they will get it finally over to the timeline and get it under control. 3-point shot, no. Long rebound, be Heisel with the basketball. Oh, the action's been like this right from the get-go in this basketball game. It's been great. Arnold with the bump, gets the ball off to Heisel. He'll put the brakes on. He wants to give it off on his side to Carleton. Carleton getting no space to go against Hernandez, standing his ground. I don't know how he got the pass down there. Oh, Stutz goes up and count it! Stutz with the bucket, Rocco! Stutz, number 12, with the muscle to get that up and in, over to the defender, and took the foul. Makes it 24-15, 9-point lead. He's at the free throw line for the and one, and a chance to make it a 10-point lead. It'll be the first double-digit lead by either side here if you can get the basket to fall. I tell you, Coach Rogers, like I say, he's got a good bench. And it'll be off the glass and in a 3-point play by Rocco Stutz. And this will be brought down the floor by Walton. Walton. Well, I tell you what they're doing right now, and that was a shot taken by Morrow, is they're settling for the first open shot. I'm talking about Hoop Nation. As Arnold, oh, he was looking to go coast to coast. The rebound will come down, be controlled by Hoop Nation. Hoop Nation has been coming down and taking an outside shot, not taking a lot of time of possession and run through a half-court set or look for the big bodies down low. That's going to be, oh, nice shot, high off the glass, gets its own rebound, and then Morrow with the basketball has it taken away by Arnold from behind, double dribbled. Oh, he knows it. Oh, yeah. No, that's not in disrespect. He's just a very emotional player, and he was upset with himself right there. Oh, Arnold's a fun guy to watch play. Like I said, I saw him through the Glozik tournament. Most of these players on the floor played in the Glozik tournament, but for other teams, they've been combined now into this AAU team, and I'll tell you, the chemistry is fantastic, and they were good on the other teams in the Glozik tournament. When you put them with people of their own ability levels and talent levels, I mean, you can just see all that potential come to the top of the coffee cup. And Stutz got up slow, and he's okay. He's tough, but tell you what, that was quite a shot he just took. I got my wind knocked out of me, and I was just watching it. They get the ball. Oh, Heisel, they try to throw inside. Heisel's pass will get out there, and oh, they literally pick Arnold up, jump ball. It's going to be white basketball. Jay Carleton will take the ball out of bounds. It'll be right down in front of me. I'm on the folded up bleachers over behind the players bench. Great spot for me to be kind of watching the ball. I did some games right from the fans bleachers, and they're cool, the fans are, but I don't know, I don't like being crowded feeling, so I don't mind being over here by myself. It's kind of nice. But if they put me over there with the crowd, I'd be okay with that. And the ball will stay out of bounds with Jay Carleton and the Bandits. 6:05 to go, 10-point lead by the Bandits. It was tied at 14 at halftime, so they have held Hoop Nation to 1 point so far in the second half. Stutz in the corner, and he made sure not to get bottled up by the trap down there. Hernandez on Carleton. Stutz wants to get the ball back to Carleton. He'll get the catch traveled. Yeah, he got an early start to the hole. He traveled, and they'll wave it off, and Hernandez will take the ball out of bounds. Now, 10-point deficit. Yeah, okay. But there's still almost 6 minutes to play, and I don't know why Hoop Nation doesn't come down and try to set up and go down inside to some of their size. They'll throw the ball away. Pass was behind number 23, Derek Walton. I think you got to go back to exactly what Hoop Nation did in the first half, how they were out extending the defense, putting pressure on at all aspects of the floor on the guards and whoever was touching the ball for the Bandits. Well, it's going to be due for it. Well, he bailed out Arnold right there. Arnold was going to have a problem breaking the timeline, and he got the bump and the foul, and that's going to be a new 10 seconds to work with here. But to finish my thought is that's going to be too much of a lead. It'll be taken away. Heisel. See him stay there long enough just to slow down the play. But they're pressured. Look how high Carleton is on the ball. And they had, did you see in the background, Arnold was on due for it. Oh, blocked again. Now they'll throw it ahead to Heisel. Will he dunk it or will he just go for the layup? He'll just do the layup and not get it. And behind the play, Arnold hit the deck and got helped up by the opponent. That's great sportsmanship. There's the lob down below. Stutes took away the baseline. Good job by Rocco Stutes. Ball comes back up to Dufort. Hernandez takes it to the hole, up, and can't get the finish. Ball tipped around, controlled by the Hoop Nation. They've got the ball again, up and fouled. That is tremendous pounding of the boards. And they did it inside with their size, and that's what I've been talking about in the second half. I don't know why I didn't go to that more often. Not too late yet. Started saying, though, did you see the play before when Carleton was up defensively, almost at the half-court stripe, pressuring the guard who killed the dribble? The guard with the ball for Hoop Nation went to throw the ball to his left, and Arnold was already on that player, so there was nowhere to pass the ball, which led to a turnover. So basically, the Bandits doing just what Hoop Nation did in the first half. They've extended the defensive pressure, and which was leading to some turnovers. 15-25. Actually, the score is 25-15. The Bandits with the lead with 4:56 to go, and the winner could make it all the way to the title game after the win here, or they would definitely qualify for the playdown game to go to the title game. And that's good. 25-16, and Carleton will take the ball out of bounds, bring it into Rogers. Rogers to Carleton. Carleton trying to get a handle on the ball, gives it back to Rogers. Rogers, again, the trap was effective in the first half. No, he didn't clear it. 10-second call right there. When you go left to right, you're eating time up on the clock. That's why when you get the ball, work off a screen to the middle of the floor and just bring it straight down the floor. You get it over the timeline, then you can do that left to right stuff. Up and no. Rebound, Heisel. But I tell you, he's looking to give it off on the wing. Yeah, got the bump in the paint. He dished it off, but they got him before that, and it was going to be a foul, and I don't believe shots yet. Again, a very, very, very well officiated basketball game. Yeah, no shots. He'll take it out. Fouls on the floor. Nobody in the act of shooting. Nobody in the bonus yet. 4:33 left to go in this basketball game. It's a big one. It's been a matchup that's been anticipated at the start of the tournament. 5-second count. Second time they've got the 5 count on the inbounds pass. And again, it's defenses. Now, yesterday I did a U13 Stillwater versus this same Rutland Bandit team right here. It was 50-43, 50 points. Today, this game is 2 quality teams, 25-16. And you'd say, oh, their offenses stink. No, man. The defense is like that right there by Heisel with the block. He's got the basketball. The defensive have been awesome today. Oh, Carleton in the paint. Carleton on the baseline. Arnold with the finish, and Carleton with the big assist. 27-16, and the ball will go out of bounds. Oh, yeah. Frustration set in there. You know, he took his eye off the ball because he was looking where the defender was going to be. Stutes, after a breather, will come in for Carleton, and it'll be Rocco Stutes that will take the ball out of bounds. I also want to get Shane Lyon in the basketball game for Hoop Nation. Yeah, see, the ball had already been put in play, and they ring the buzzer from the scores table, and they can't bring Shane Lyon in right there. He's going to have to wait till the next break in the action. Now, that's a bad break, actually, for, well, they worked it out, I'll say, for the Bandits, because they got the ball in bounds. A lot of times, you've already seen 2 5 counts on them. It's hard to get the ball in bounds sometimes. Oh, Arnold looking for a little razzle-dazzle play, and he was looking for the no-look pass behind his back. He's going to get bailed out. Arnold's no-look pass behind his back was picked off, but the ensuing play, Hoop Nation threw the ball away. Stutes waits for the ball to be handed to him. We're at the Hinchy Gym on Munger Vision at the AAU basketball tournament. Arnold looking for Heisel. Perfect pass. Up. I see him miss he sliced in there so he would get the charging foul. He wants to back up and traveled. Oh, good call. He had the right idea. He was trying to back up because he was too far underneath the basket, in other words. Coach Rogers wants a timeout, and there has not been a lot of timeouts here in the second half of play. This action has just been like lava flowing down an erupting volcano here. It's been hot, and it's been just continuous. No, I just made that up. Nobody wrote that down for me. So let's recap. We have 3:45 to go in the basketball game. 27-16. The Rutland Bandits U12 Gold Squad with the lead. They have the white uniforms on, and their roster reads like this. They have number 3, Jeff Hart, number 5, Kyle Arnold, Josh Cody is number 10, Jake Carlton, number 11, Rocco Stutz, 12, Eli Rogers, 13, Trey Heisel, number 21, Dalton Mitchell, 22, Andrew Drake, 24, and Eric Godzik is number 34. Foul trouble, I wouldn't think at this point 3 fouls isn't really a problem right now. Yeah, there's always the possibility of overtime and losing the player in overtime with the 3 fouls, but with an 11-point lead, 3:45 to go, it's not impossible to overcome that lead, but there's still, to my mind, and it's a lot of space in my mind because there's not a lot up there, there's still time for Hoop Nation to run through a half-court offensive set. Use their size down low. I mean, they've got 22, Shane Lyon, Derek Walton, you know, they've got some Hernandez. They've got people that can go inside, and you have a better chance, percentage-wise, of getting the ball inside, of getting a basket, or getting fouled, getting sent to the free throw line, or very down low to get the offensive rebound. That time they came back with no press after the timeout. Oh, did you see that defense by Arnold? He almost had to steal. 3-point line. They look. They'll try to get inside, and high off the glass. There's an offensive rebound and a foul. That'll stop the clock with 3:25 to go and send Shane Lyon to the line. Now, what happened right there is that there was no press employed by the Bandits, so that made it easier for the Hoop Nation squad to come down and set up their offense, and they did. They got the ball. They penetrated. They got inside. They missed the shot. They got an offensive rebound, got fouled going back up with it, and now 2 shots coming up for Shane Lyon. And again, there's an eternity of time up there with 3:25 to go. And down only 11. Don't forget, we play in the world of 3-point shots, so that 11-point lead is really basically 3.5 baskets, 3-pointers, and boom, you're right back in it. I'm not saying that's going to happen. The Bandits are playing some pretty darn good basketball defensively out there. Second shot up and got it. He got 1 and 2. Stutz will take the ball out of bounds and almost a steal. That was McCarthy, came motoring across and almost got the steal. Boy, they'll throw over the top and nice tip. It's going to be still going to be white basketball, but that was number 11 out there, Jack Morrow, using that size up there. He jumped up and knocked the ball out of bounds. They'll be at midcourt now, and actually it's easier to get the ball in right here from the midcourt than from where they were before, because they can just throw in the back court. Oh, he went over and back. Yep, he caught the ball in the front court and came over and back. At that point, they're young and they're learning, and I'm not criticizing, but I'm sure Coach Rogers will tell them just go all the way in the back court and receive the pass there, and then there'll be no margin for error. Oh, Eli got up there and knocked the ball out of bounds. That Eli Rogers, he's got some ups. I can tell you too, you can always tell a coach's son. Eli just like a coach on the floor. 3 ball, no, won't go. And I believe we have a push. Yep. Carlton with the push. He got the rebound, but he got a little help getting there. 27-17. 10-point lead. Smith, catch, fire, got it! 3 ball by Smith. Arnold came back to get in front of the defender to make the catch, goes up ahead to Carlton. Nice catch by Carlton. And he's on the corner. He wants to take the turn and got the ball taken away. Right there, you can see now the 10-10. Oh, what a reach by Rogers and knocks the ball away. That's good because it slows down that momentum. You can kind of feel momentum turning here. It's down to a 7-point game, 27-20. Yeah, they're at the arc. They give it off the side. There's the cut. Look at it. They went inside. Oh, they missed it. Great setup. Lions shot blocked by Mitchell. Lions. Oh, he would have saved it, except he threw the ball off himself. Great effort by number 22, Shane Lyon. Tell ya, Hoop Nation's got their second breath here, and that's what I was talking about earlier too. The substitutions. Not a lot of subs coming into the ball game for the Bandits, and is it fatigue now getting in? It's gonna be out of bounds. Yeah, Rocco made the catch, but he was out of bounds. Pass brought him out of bounds, and it'll be side out to Hoop Nation. Remember, Hoop Nation's doing that 5-for-5 substitution pattern about every 3.5-4 minutes. Lyon will throw over the top, get the ball into number 23 out there, Derek Walton. To the corner to Smith. He wants another 3 ball. Got it! Oh, he's hot from the outside. I'm surprised they didn't call a timeout here. Arnold gets the ball to Heisel. He'll go inside, and boy, it was partially blocked. It was a great feed and a great drive. They just get the finish. He traveled. Yep. They had a man open down the floor, and again, right now the fresher team is the Hoop Nation squad. 4-point ball game, 27-23. They're going to bring Rogers in. Again, they're trying to shuffle in short breathers now. Like a hockey game, they're shortening the shifts out there in basketball. They're getting quick 30-second, 1-minute breaks for the players and trying to get them right back on the floor after a short blow. Yeah, and Dalton Mitchell raised his hand and got the ball. He wanted a 5 count and give the ball up. 2:17 to go. Basketball game at 4 right now, 27-23, and Rogers. See, they came up, pressured at the point, and here comes the shot, the foul, and he's going to the line. Eli just picked up the foul, and 2 shots will be awarded, and I believe it's going to be Lions. No, I'm sorry, it's going to be number 23, Walton. And see what they did? Eli had pressure on the outside shoulder, so he turned away from it, and they brought somebody up for help defense. Pressuring at all points, and that's where the steal occurred. And 27-23 with 2:07 to go, and Walton's shot will be up, and no. 27-23 still. He'll get another shot here, though, on the second attempt. I tell you, it's been a dandy of a game. And he'll miss that one, and rebound, up, and no, he had the bunny shot. Heisel's got the basketball, and got a foul called. They had the offensive rebound and the putback, and they couldn't can it. I tell you, that's one thing they'll go back and look at, too, the Hoop Nation squad. They're going to be looking at missed putbacks, missed free throws. Stutes going to have the ball pressured by Smith. Stutes. 5-second call. Third 5-second call of the game. They've had 3 5s and a 10-second call against them. Like I told you, defense is ruling this game. 2:02 to go, still 4 points. McCarthy open, no, rebound. Offensive rebound, Walton had a block from behind by Heisel, goes to Mitchell, and Dalton Mitchell will let the basketball to Stutes. Stutes wants to get over the timeline, he does. They want to trap him, he's fouled. No shots yet, though, according to the, well, I'll have to wait, see if the scoreboard's correct. You know, I don't think it's a bad foul, personally, because now you're going to force them to bring the ball into play. You've got them a little rattled, a little tired. And it's not no shot. There's no shots after the foul. So, yeah, I mean, I don't think it was a horrific foul. Arnold with the basketball. Arnold, foul right there. Now, I'm not sure the scoreboard in sync here when they'll start taking the one-on-ones. Okay. Stutes going to take the ball out of bounds right in front of the scorer's table. They'll slide him down more toward his bench area. And Smith will be on the inbounds pass. Nick Smith, number 32. He's got 2 huge 3-pointers in this second half. Yeah, see, he came all the way in the backcourt this time, Eli did. And Rogers with the basketball. And that's a tough matchup for Eli because that's a large defender on him. The screen was late to get there. They want to throw back, and they took it away. And what'd they call? Got a push called on Nick Smith. They had him pinned over on the sideline. You can see the official helping Eli up. And Eli's going to the free throw line, but is it the 1-and-1? Well, it must be, because Eli wouldn't lie to me. He's going to the free throw line. So Eli Rogers at the free throw line. Huge free throws. Now, in the Stillwater game, at the end of the game, the time winding down, the Bandits, who had struggled at the free throw line all that game, really shot well at crunch time. Let's see if they shoot well here with 1:35 to go. Oh, they'll miss it. Rebound will come down to McCarthy. He's going to bring it up himself. No pressure on the ball until Arnold gets there. They'll lob over the top. Nice catch by Walton. He stepped toward the penetration, brought it back to line. There's Smith. 3-ball. Will the bounce go his way? No, look at the offensive rebound, though. And 2-point ball game. 1:17 to go. 2-point ball game. 27-25. Hoop Nation on the move right now. And it must be a 30-second timeout. They're staying on the floor. And I'm going to do the roster real quick for you for Hoop Nation U12 Black. Double zeros, Andrew Dufort. Ted McCarthy's 3. Drew Brundage is number 4. Dylan Malloy is 5. Diego Hernandez, 8. Jack Morrow is number 11. Shane Line, 22. Derek Walton, 23. Nick Smith, 32. And let's bring it over to Coach Rogers. Oh, a lot of worry over there on those faces now. They had a double-digit lead in the second half. It's down to 2 points right now with 1:17 to go. Everybody's shooting. Everybody's in the bonus. I've just had the indication given to me. There'll be white basketball when they come out of this huddle. 1:17 to go in the pivotal game that will get somebody either to the title game or to the play-down game to be in the title game. And again, hats off. The officials have done a great job. The fans have been very vocal but very civilized. It's been a great ball game. They told me when the schedules came out, they circled this. He had the tie game. Yep. I don't know if they had any timeouts left. Rogers tipped it, and it's going to be Hoop Nation basketball. And they'll quickly get it up top. There's Walton with the catcher. It's a baseline wraparound. It's mishandled on that side by Smith. He'll give it off, and they'll set the offense up now as Morrow will give the ball back. Tied at 27 all. They've come from 11 behind to tie the game up, and they got a chance for the lead. They're going to spread the floor. I can't believe they're going to hold for the last shot. Nope, there's the move past Heisel. The drive, too hard. Comes down to Heisel. He's going to have his pass picked off at midcourt. 40 seconds to go. Possession back to Hoop Nation. They might have rushed that outlet pass. Fade away, no. Rebound. They're going to go back up with it. Walton up and had it too far underneath the backboard. Comes down to Rogers, and he's going to slow it down. He's going to look for an outlet pass, get it to Stutes. Stutes front court to Arnold. Arnold wants to go baseline. He'll drive, too strong. Walton with the basketball. Up, fouled, basket! Oh my goodness! Arnold slid the ball over to Dalton Mitchell. He'll make the shot, and he got fouled with 18 seconds to go. 29-27, and a chance to make it a three-point lead. And they're going to bring Stutes out of the basketball game, bring Hart back in. Right when they look, and Carlton also coming in for Eli Rogers. Now they want a little more height down on the box. That's why they brought Carlton in. Plus the fact he'll be a taller defender on the floor. And got it! Three-point ball game with 18 seconds to go. And boy, you can hear, I don't know if you can hear Coach Rogers, I can. No fouls. Arnold almost had to steal. Arnold's got the basketball. He'll give it up ahead. And it's blocked out of bounds with 5 seconds to go. It's going to be white basketball. Arnold with the plays of the game right there. A with the assist on the go-ahead basket, and then B with the steal. It was almost like Havlicek stealing the ball, for anybody old enough to remember that. And Arnold got out of the way. Ball will go out of bounds, stays white basketball. I'll tell you what, he is a little warrior right there. What a battler. Carlton basically just got to get the ball into play. No, 5-second call. Fourth 5-second call of the game. And that leaves the door open for a long-distance three-pointer here. Actually, at 5 seconds, they can get the ball down the floor and take a decent shot. There's one touch, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. It's going to count, and it's going to just miss. What a basketball game from the Hinchy Gym. Oh, my goodness. An 11-point lead disappeared for the Bandits, and a great job by Hoop Nation coming back. But it was a tremendous play by Arnold to Dalton Mitchell that got the go-ahead basket. And they held on. They, like I said, they took a lot of punches in the second half, but they will hold on for the 30-27 win. Great basketball game in this AAU tournament. Jerry Munger, Munger Vision, signing off from the Hinchy Gym. 30-27, the Rutland Bandits U12 Gold Squad over Hoop Nation's U12 Black.